Anyone who's struggling to develop their spiritual abilities or spirit communication specifically, this video is very important for you to watch. I'm going to show you exactly why you're struggling and what you need to do to fix it. So there are 3 key elements that must be present for you to be successful with spirit communication. And it's so easy and so straightforward, most people don't even think to do this. I want to read you this full comment. It was several different replies. So I'm going to have to look at my computer while I read it, but I want you to understand what happened here. Kelly had a breakthrough reading. It was her first reading where she was absolutely spot on because she put together and tied together these 3 core elements that are necessary. So the full comment says, I owe you a huge thank you. Someone asked me to give them a reading today. Not for money, just for practice, sort of. First I said no, but then I thought, what the hell? So I did it. I was actually very spot on, all because I recognized the subtle difference between what came through and my own thoughts. So congratulations, Kelly. I'm so happy that you were able to bring it all together. You did perfect. What you did in that reading, do that over and over and over. And for everyone else out there, I'm going to break down the 3 things that Kelly did to have this successful reading. So the first key element and the most important thing that happened here was that the reading actually took place. You see, most people are so afraid of being wrong or looking like a fool that they never even practice. And if you don't practice, you will not develop any spiritual ability. So the second element of this reading wasn't actually mentioned in the comments, but I know it was present because it's absolutely critical for all successful readings. And that is, she didn't care about the information that she was receiving. She didn't care if it sounded crazy. She didn't care if it sounded too personal. She didn't care if it sounded embarrassing. She didn't care if she was right or wrong or if it made sense. She just gave whatever came through without judging it, without filtering it, and without editing it. And the third element, she paid attention to how she was feeling, how her body was feeling. Those bodily sensations are your cues to let you know whether you're in your head or you're communicating with spirit. That tells the difference between your own thoughts and imagination versus authentic spirit communication. You notice those little subtle differences. They're very subtle. And now Kelly knows what that feels like. She knows what it feels like to be with a spirit. And so those subtle feelings are not subtle anymore. She knows what it is. Kelly, I just want to congratulate you again. And everyone else, help me hype her up. Leave a comment. Tell her how good she did.